Hey, let me ask you something. Have you ever found yourself stuck in the same kind of relationship pattern over and over again? Like, you get super close, then suddenly they pull away, or you do. Or maybe you're the one who texts too much, overthinks every word, and ends up feeling way too anxious when someone takes just a little too long to reply. Yeah, that's not random. That's your attachment style at work. And whether you're anxious, avoidant, or even secure, your attachment style is quietly, and sometimes not so quietly, shaping the way you love, connect, and break down. Today, we're diving deep into how your attachment style might be sabotaging your love life without you even realizing it. Let's break it down.
Ever sent 10 texts in a row because they didn't reply in, like, 5 minutes? Raise his hand. Yeah, that's anxious attachment screaming, "Please don't leave me." It's like your brain turns into a detective, overanalyzing every read receipt. Sound familiar? Stick around. We're diving deep into how this sneaky pattern messes with your love life. Oh, and hit that like button if you've ever panicked over a seen message. No shame.
So, what even is an attachment style? In psychology, it refers to the way we bond with others, especially in close relationships. It starts early, childhood stuff, but it shows up hard in adulthood too, especially in romantic relationships. There are three main ones: anxious, avoidant, and secure. Each one has its own pattern, and each one comes with some hidden traps that can quietly wreck your chances at healthy love. Let's go through them. Let's start with anxious attachment. If this is you, you probably crave connection a lot. You're hypersensitive to signs of rejection. You might read way too much into a seen message with no reply. You overanalyze. You overtext. You try to close the distance even when the other person pulls away. And here's the kicker, that chasing behavior. It can push people away, which then confirms your biggest fear, being abandoned. So you keep clinging harder, getting more anxious, and the cycle just keeps spinning. But here's the science. People with anxious attachment often didn't feel consistently secure growing up. Their needs weren't always met. So now they scan for threat in their relationships, even when things are fine. That emotional roller coaster can be exhausting for you and your partner. Let's slide over to avoidant attachment.
The avoidant escape artist. Picture this. Things are getting serious, and suddenly you're like, I need space, like a whole galaxy. Winks. That's avoidant attachment at work, dodging feelings like a pro. But here's the tea. Those walls you're building, they're keeping love out too. Keep watching to learn why this happens and how to stop ghosting your own happiness. And hey, subscribe if you've ever said, I'm just not ready. We get it.
If this is your style, you value independence. You're probably the type who pulls back when things get too close, too fast. You might say things like, I just need space, or I'm not really into labels. But what's really going on? Avoidant folks often learned early on that vulnerability wasn't safe. So they shut down, avoid deep intimacy, and keep people just far enough away. Problem is, that self-protection mode, it blocks real connection. And even if you want love, your walls make it hard for anyone to truly reach you. You may not mean to hurt anyone, but emotional unavailability is a form of emotional rejection. And yeah, that can sabotage a lot of potentially great relationships.
Problem is, that self-protection mode, it blocks real connection. The anxious-avoidant trap. Okay, ever notice how you keep falling for someone who runs when you chase? Or you push away the ones who get too close? That's the anxious-avoidant trap, folks. Like a rom-com with no happy ending. Coming up, we'll unpack why this toxic dance happens and how to break free. Drop a comment. Are you the chaser or the runner? Let's spill the tea.
Segment 4, secure attachment. Okay, what about secure attachment? This is the ideal. People with a secure style are comfortable with closeness and independence. They communicate well, trust easily, and don't panic if someone doesn't text back for a few hours. Sounds great, right? But even secure folks aren't immune to relationship struggles, especially if they're paired with someone who's more anxious or avoidant. The key is they know how to set boundaries and stay emotionally present. They're steady, grounded, safe. And the good news? Attachment style isn't set in stone. You can move towards secure, and I'll talk about that in just a bit. So how exactly does attachment style sabotage your love life? Let's say you're anxious. You might mistake intensity for intimacy and ignore red flags just to avoid being alone. Or you're avoidant and ghost someone just when it starts to feel real. Even worse, anxious and avoidant people often attract each other. Yeah, one chases, the other runs, and both feel misunderstood. That dynamic creates constant emotional whiplash. It's not love, it's trauma bonding. So while you're thinking, why can't I find a healthy relationship? It might be time to ask, what part of me is afraid of one?
Rewriting your love story. All right, real talk. Your love life doesn't have to be a rerun of the same old drama. Whether you're anxiously texting or avoiding feelings like it's your job, you can change the script. Stay tuned for practical tips to move toward healthier love. No therapy degree required. If this resonates, share this video with someone who needs it. Let's spread the self-awareness vibes. The goal isn't perfection. It's awareness, connection, growth.
Here's the hopeful part. This isn't a life sentence. Your attachment style can change with awareness, intention, and practice. Start by noticing your triggers. Ask yourself, am I reacting to this person or to an old wound? Then learn to regulate. If you're anxious, build self-soothing habits. If you're avoidant, try leaning into discomfort slowly. Therapy helps. Journaling helps. So does being honest about your needs and learning to actually hear your partners. The goal isn't perfection. It's awareness, connection, growth. And that starts with owning your pattern without shame. Your attachment style doesn't define you, but it does influence how you love. So if you want better relationships, start by understanding yourself. Because once you do, you stop sabotaging love and start building something real. See you next time.